Hey folks, for OS Reviews, you're watching our video first look and a quick review of the Jayfi JET-830. These are a pair of in-ear style monitors or headphones which have a bendable memory wire frame which allows you to be bent and into a particular shape so that when you are popping them into your ears, they'll remain in place even if you're jumping around, exercising, or if you're an artist performing on stage. They're very noise isolating, they're very comfortable, made out of a polycarbonate frame, and it has a pretty soft in-ear style silicone tips that can be also swapped out for memory foam style or comply style memory foam tips, which are very snug and you can basically twist them together. They're like sponges, and once you pop them to your ears, they adhere and kind of grow and expand to the ear canal and the size of your ears. So it does create a more noise isolating as well as cohesive experience when listening. It has a 9.9 millimeter or 10 millimeter drivers on here, and it is a hi-fi pair of headphones at a very affordable price. You can find them on Amazon for under 30 bucks, which I think are very inexpensive for a pair of in-ear monitors. And the quality here is also very good. They're not quite audiophile grade, but decent enough for a very low cost pair of in-ear monitors with quite a few accessories. So here are spare silicone tips that you can pop out. There's also a clip that you can attach onto a shirt when you are again moving around, and in this little box here there are the aforementioned the memory foam based sponge tips, which again are a bit more comfortable and a bit more noise isolating for a professional setup. There's also a case here with the company's logo embedded on it for traveling purposes, and finally you have access just to the headphones themselves, and that's it. Below here there's a quick start guide printed in full color, tells you how to set things up and use it. The length of the wire here is set up at 1.2 meters long, which is fairly standard, and there's also a gold-plated connection for the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. It's slightly angled as well, which makes it easier to apply and also take out of a headphone port, which is nice to see. Again, you have the access to the aforementioned memory wires, which are pretty easy to bend and they will stay in place. And finally, the actual ear tips themselves are angled so that they remain very nicely in your ears once you insert them properly. And there's also metal accents on the sides here, which has the company's logo embedded on it. You will notice, however, that these earphones themselves are not using flat ribbon wire technology, which means that they do tangle a bit more easily than what I like to see. But there is also the addition of a microphone on the side here with the inline remote control, which also makes these possible to act as hands-free earpieces if you want to answer calls on an iOS or an Android device. It also has the answer rejectile key that dubs as a play pause key as well, but what's missing is dedicated volume controls or a volume rocker. Otherwise, there is a kind of a headphone splitter on the side here, which is very high quality. The wire here feels quite stiff. It doesn't seem like it's going to bend or wear down too easily. And overall, a very clean and very kind of classy look that it's not too over the top, I think, as far as the design is concerned. So something that's quite discreet and great for comfortable traveling as well as performing and listening to music. As far as audio quality is concerned, again, these are very good. The bass here is clean, the soundstage is open, and it's wide as well. So you do get quite a bit of detail. If you're listening to classical music, you'll hear all the various intimate parts of the song. So it includes the violin, the cello, the piano in the background, the bass. So all those things can be heard and differentiated, as opposed to other headphones perhaps in this price bracket, which tends to be a bit more muddy. So this is nice to hear. These can also get quite loud, which is also nice. The only critique that I have is actually with the built-in microphone, which isn't noise canceling. It's actually a pretty low quality microphone, so it gets a little bit staticky if you are answering calls with it in our testing. But otherwise, a very good sounding pair of in-ear monitors or in-ear headphones that are totally snug just because they are molded just to the size and the overall kind of finish of your ears, and they do have a very custom fit to them, so they will not pop out very easily at all. So a few drawbacks aside, including the lack of a flat ribbon wire cable, I think that these are very ideal for a sub $30 pair of in-ear monitors. You can check out more details in our official written review, but for now, this has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. This has been the Jayfi JET-830 in-ear style monitor headphone.